So we always think of this channel as kind of a sales channel, but a lot of people don't know that I actually got my start in the yachting industry through charter. Had it not been for my early years working down in the Caribbean, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. As I became a broker, the charter business became an even more important part of my life because I had to find a good home for my clients' boats that wanted to put things into crude yacht charter. Today we're going to do a quick video with our new strategic partners, Collin and Corrine of Beyond Yacht Charters, and talk about what that ownership journey looks like from buying a boat to having that asset properly managed, and then the exit strategy on the back end.
So Beyond Yacht Charters is coming up for 2 years old. We started humbly with 6 vessels. We are today 13 vessels under management. View us as really 3 different businesses. We have a financial business that handles contracting, escrow funds, booking and reserving charters. We have a charter operation business that executes a charter, the vessel operating correctly, the charter going out correctly, the guests having a spectacular time. And then we have a vessel asset management business, and that's about taking on an asset, maintaining the asset, improving the asset, and returning the asset at the end of a useful life, whatever that might be. Very important part of our business, and that's the execution of charters at a very high level. We select crew carefully. We'd like to develop the crew in areas that we feel must be emphasized on charter.
We've had astronomers from the University of Virgin Islands go out on a boat one night, discuss the constellations with our crew. If you're going on a hike, you can talk about the trees and what is indigenous and what has been brought in. If you talk about a reef, there's this whole pecking order as to who does what in the reef to make the reef healthy.
We'll bring on a vendor to give a session on air conditioning maintenance, basic services of an engine, for example. And so we cover all these aspects. And then we are present to make sure that they can perform at the best possible level. The peace of mind now comes from an owner understanding that the crew we've put on their vessel both care for the vessel but care for the charter. And those are the 2 major parts of our business.
My role is basically the overall interior of the boat. I will coordinate with them, find out what color scheme they like, what kind of style. I'll ask them to share pictures with me of kind of the decor style that they enjoy. We know from charter experience and also size of the boat what is too much because the space is limited and what is too little, because we still want to create this really luxurious feel. I am the one who inspects the boat. It does kind of a quality check before the boats go out. Do my little tweaks as to this pillow needs to move here or whatever, just to make the boat look presentable and make sure that the crew are ready to accept their guests. We're constantly in contact with the crew and with the broker to try and make the guest leave as a happy guest so that we can have returning customers.
We recognize that there are many components. There's a crew, there's an owner, there's a vendor, there's a guest. There are many pieces to this equation, but it's very satisfying to get them all to work together. So we do this because we honestly love this business. We feel that we have an opportunity here to reach people in a disconnected world.
Our philosophy is connection. Connection with our clients and the connection with the ocean and with the beautiful surroundings that we're in. It is actually an experience that they have not had before. They had no concept and they come in completely blown away, and often will say, I wish I had known that this was an option as a vacation 10 years ago.
So maybe it's a good segue at this point to talk a bit about where we are with Wiley's business. Our vision and our mission in life is absolutely never to get into boat sales. But it's a critical component of our business because we need to bring on the appropriate vessel, and it has a life, and then it needs to move on, and we have to replace that vessel. And for us, teaming up with an expert in that field is crucial. Be introduced to an owner who understands what we do, and then we need to maintain and run that vessel so that the sales component gets back a vessel to sell. There's an incredible synergy between these 2 businesses. We each have a place in our own separate area. In that, an ability to satisfy the end user client with the correct vessel and the end user owner with the correct management.